Our staple is Mpreg, Mechpreg, Hentai in general, cute child kidnapping. Where variety is the name of the game here. We like to have fun. We need to judge Corey Haim. God, no. You'll just repost, I'll start a war killing tons of people. Oh, don't look at me like that, senpai. Ooh. Yeah. That's not an impression. That's literally what she was. The game didn't fucking know what they wanted her to be. Alrighty. Okay, got that queued up. Let's see what we got here. Oh, he's so happy to be here.
What's the matter? Not hungry? I am partaking in some sweet delights. Is there a problem?
I can't deal with his voice.
Yes. I am a person too. What I eat is nobody's business but my own.
Like blood?
If you need something, spit it out. My ice cream is melting.
Dio!
Perhaps after I finish devouring this treat.
Why is anime George Washington a Mexican vampire?
I am. And I am not. At the moment, I am Jeritza von Grimm. The Emperor and the army know me only as the Death Knight.
Aside from your shock and almost trying to get the Nova Edelgard fusion is finished, now it needs Hubert. Oh no.
A demon who resides in my heart. He is not me. Not who I am. He thrives and feasts
He
upon
sounds
blood.
like somebody who's never spoken
Death.
before.
Suffering. So while I sit here eating, I prefer to just be myself.
The
Jeritza,
darkness of night
I would
calls
like to
around
be
my
who I
soul,
truly
and the
am.
hunter within loses control. Gotta let it out, gotta let it out. Gotta let it
I
out,
am
gotta let it
incapable
out.
of enjoying my dessert with you gawking at me like that. I have no further words for you.
After hearing him talk, you take back about his being handsome. Wow, he likes ice cream. ...
Lord Jeritza? I believe he used to be a professor at the Officers' Academy. It was also my understanding that he was personally recommended by Lord Arundel himself.
He's
landing
clearly
in the
taking his
position
time
as a sword
talking.
instructor.
Yuritsa is just fucking Patrick
Whatever the
Seitz
case
Dio
is
voice
behind that
if Dio was
mask
in the
of death,
process of still
there's
learning
an
how to be dramatic.
Void. This is
Like he was
probably just
trying
a
to
rumor, but I heard
have
he
to
was
couple
found and taken
doing
in
the
by Her
accent.
Majesty herself.
along with
Supposedly,
being
he's the
dramatic.
heir of the Grimm family.
David
I
Bowie
also
from
heard
Labyrinth
he's
impression.
a
Do
distant
not insult
relative
David
who was
Bowie like
adopted.
that.
He sure is mysterious.
Dance, magic, dance. Dance, magic, put that magic spell on me.
You've been asking around about me. It matters not to me one way or the other. Do you want to know of my past? Why? Friend or foe? That's what you're trying
I'm
to
sorry,
determine.
this is important.
But you won't find answers merely with words. There is only one path
There we
forward.
go.
Raise your sword if you have the nerve. Raise it and fight me. If you want to know my heart, know
I'm
my
sorry,
sword.
Leo. I'm sorry. No. I'm probably ruining your work.
I cannot kill you yet. The Death Knight knows that very well.
Monica, what do you
I've
think
been
you
told
are,
to
honey?
refrain from killing you until the war has ended.
Humanity was a mistake.
The Emperor,
I support her in all of her endeavors.
Thank you, dear.
the young Emperor, discovered me long ago. Though back then, she was still a princess. Ultimately,
Just
it was
fuck
she who
already!
erased my past. She placed me into a family that was disintegrating, that I might be their heir.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Tell you what, put the ball gag back in your mouth and get your pants down.
To survive, the Death Knight must spill blood. Left to his own devices, he would kill innocent passers-by. Through the Emperor's grace, he was allowed hunting grounds. That is why, to this day, I follow her. I am not yet ready to yield such fertile hunting grounds. Nor am I ready to truly fight you. Of course, were I not here to hold him
I don't
back,
steal children, I just watch
he would
other
cut
people
you
steal
down
children and
without
laugh.
hesitation. As for me, I too. If you've no intention of fighting, then be gone.
He sounds like he's constantly doing Romeo.
Perhaps
Oh, Romeo, wherefore art
you
thou,
is
Romeo?
to blame, but I feel oddly when I look at you.
I have the weirdest boner right now.
The way your sword glides through the air, I am in awe. You
Did he ever speak before this? Like, why don't you remember hearing him speak like this?
It may bring about my end.
Because he wasn't around that long in any form other than the Death Knight, but yeah, he did always sound like this.
That weakness will be your end. Long ago, when the Death Knight saw you in the Holy Mausoleum.
Yeah, so Edelgard let him
I
go on
came to an
murder crazy on
understanding
anyone just so she can utilize
that
him,
it
yeah.
is you,
That
and
doesn't
you
surprise me.
alone
Hence why I
who are
didn't react to
capable
it.
of slaying me. Only you, with your sword, can do it.
Let
Upon
us spend the
reflection,
rest of
I
eternity
can see that our
killing
encounter
each other
was fated to
slowly but
Ever
surely
since then,
over the course
I've
of
been
time.
thinking. Why, indeed?
How did
Why
his
was
Death
the
Knight
Death
voice sound
Knight
less stupid?
fixated
Because that was
so
Patrick Seitz
fervently
just doing his
upon
growly voice.
At that moment, he
This is Patrick
fell
Seitz
under
doing
your
his fucking
spell.
George from Paradise Kiss
You
voice.
who wields the sword
It's a
of
little
the
weird.
Creator. And now,
Of course
as
he's in a
I
knife
fight
play.
alongside
Look at him.
you, I too fall victim to your spell. That I am unable to fight you is
I got the magic
truly
in me.
regrettable.
Every time I touch that track, it turns into gold.
Yes, I suppose that is true. This futile,
Spare coochie,
pointless
Professor.
war.
Part 2.
Let us end it quickly then. Uniting
Mercedes
folk
has the same kind of voice,
and
just as a woman.
overthrowing the church are
Yeah,
mere
they both do have kind of a
trivialities
similar
to
tone,
me.
don't they?
All I truly need you and nothing else.
Hi, let's go, Kikasu!
Perhaps that is true, viewed in a certain light. And please, don't get yourself killed by some foolish brigands.
This is absolutely
You must
Shakespearean.
live, that we might fight one another to the death. I must know which one of us will emerge victorious. For now, I will have to use my imagination and savor the potential outcomes of that future.
I'm sorry to
I
keep
can
fucking
see
harping on it,
now.
but this is literally just what Dio and
You
Jonathan's
swiftly
relationship would have
dodging
been
my
if he hadn't
blade,
died.
And then at last, your sword piercing my flesh.
Jesus Christ.
I stumble to the ground, gasping for air, breathing my last. Or perhaps my blade will pierce you first.
You can both be
That
top and bottom,
is
you can
enough.
switch.
I must refrain from such fantasies. They make my urge to slay you all the stronger. It is enough to stand by your side while I await that day of true pleasure. Indeed. You and I are fated to be intertwined. I will follow you to the very gates of hell. Huh. Ha! Ha!
I fucking told you all!
Utterly
Why
poor.
didn't you believe me?
These kills are worth less than
I
nothing.
warned you about this!
Are you done? Let's move on already.
Oh shit, this is like an actual extra scene, what?
The war has ended, and yet this incessant swatting at flies never ceases. I have yet to claim my moments to kill you, it would seem. Ah, or will I?
Aw, how nice. They
The
gave him
clash
almost
of
as many
spirits
cutscenes as
fighting for
Edelgard.
their lives. Battle is the one thing that puts blood in my veins. Funny, is it not?
Then why don't you just suck
That
more of
we
it?
should fight toward the same end, only to vanquish one another in time. I do not quite know how to articulate these curious feelings. I think it could be described as contentment? Perhaps it stems from discovering such a creature as
He kills you then himself.
All
That's pretty
this
fucking
time,
Shakespeare,
I
dude.
had determined it was
That's
the
some
Death
Dinobot
Knight who
level
was
shit.
drawn to you. Yet, fighting alongside you, I have come to realize that you are the only being who truly means anything to me.
Fuck my
Once we
sister,
exterminate
am I
the
right?
Rats lurking below ground.
Well,
And
you study
all
the
this
blade, I
madness-
studied your beautiful blade!
Once that finally happens, all of this will long be forgotten.
You don't think he knows about the
shall
birds and the bees?
indulge
No, but he
in
knows about the
fine
bees and the bees. When a
Together.
bee and another bee love each other very much, they continually stab each other with their stingers.
Indeed.
Over and
I
over and
abandoned
over
all
again.
that I am. My true
Giggity.
name. Whatever remnants were left of my past. But now, with the chance to fight you, it is my only reason for existing. I finally understand. It is you alone who can slay the demon that lives inside of me. The Death Knight. This strange feeling rising up within me. Is this what is called love?
Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
That
No more.
pleases me.
Teehee,
Let us
teehee.
away then, beyond these shadows that we have dwelt in for so long. I will tumble
Even the
down.
cultists are like, can you shut up? What? Was that their ending? Instead of the fucking hilly mountain, or not hilly mountain, good god. It's like on top of the monastery.
I've missed you so much. How long
Instead
has it
of
been
that,
since
it's
we
just
last
them
spoke?
fucking killing people.
Since you left House
Hot.
Bartels, I was 8.
And just look at you now, all grown up. I notice that you still
I
indulge in
get the
sweets.
big kids meal
It makes me
now.
happy to see that you're
It
still
comes
the
with
same in
6
some
chicken
ways.
nuggets instead of 4.
It has been some time since I've tasted such a thing.
Well, of course. That's because this is a recipe only Mother and I know of. Oh no, you've gotten crumbs all over your face. Sit
I
still
can't
while I
take
wipe
this
them
fucking
off.
guy serious.
Stop it.
Oh, come on. Allow me to be your big sis. It won't hurt you to indulge me.
What if Casper still doesn't know he's the Death
The
Knight?
little brother you once loved. He is no longer here.
It doesn't matter to me how you've changed. You will always be my baby brother. You are precious to both me and to Mother.
Mother is well, I assume.
She is very well. You should send her a letter. She'd be so thrilled.
I suppose.
Mother has always borne a deep regret over what
You might break your
happened.
rule with the husbando Zakira,
should
which
have
is don't
brought
put
you
your
with
dick in
us.
crazy.
We never intended to leave you alone with House Bartels.
She's older than him? Yeah, Mercedes is like
Perhaps not.
fucking,
But it was wise of Mother.
she's
to
like
have only
28
taken
by
me
this point, after the
as
time skip, right?
heir. If she had taken me, father would have searched relentlessly for us
Yeah, because she
all.
was 23 when they were still in school.
Had he found us, I feel certain he'd have killed you both.
Yes, that's what Mother said too. He'd have done exactly that. You know, I've heard about what happened. About killing the family of House Bartels.
And? Are you
How come he
afraid
didn't
of
age?
me?
Oh, because he's already an adult. None of the
Or
adults did. That's why Mercedes
do you
also didn't
despise
age.
me?
Neither of those. That isn't why I bring this up. I understand your reasons, but it's a terrible thing to take a life. You understood that
The
even
heart lets
then.
what it wants.
I've been waiting a very long time to ask you. Why did you do it? Why did you kill your father?
To test my abilities.
Because I wanted to.
I know you're avoiding my question.
I
I
was
can
not
hear it
as
in
far
your
off
voice.
as I was hoping I was.
I won't ask any further if you don't want to tell me why. But just let me know if you ever feel ready to talk to me about it.
Understood. The time may eventually come.
Until then, I'll wait patiently. Hello, Emile. The War Council is about to begin. Come on. What's the matter? You're so pale. Have you been injured? Emile?
No! Bad Death Knight! Bad!
Must slay.
What?
There is no pleasure to be had in these halls. My thirst is unbearable.
Ah! My aching blood!
Your blood will help satiate.
Hey, Edelgard, why did you start a war?
Emile?
Because I wanted to.
You're not Emile. You're the Death Knight. You may look like him, but you are not him. He would never say such a thing.
What care I for names? I care only to kill or be killed.
Oh,
I
man.
see. So you want to kill me?
Talking about multiple personality
Then do as you
disorder?
must.
God damn,
It
this
is
game's
within
getting
your
in-depth.
rights.
My rights?
Mother and I must be the reason the Death Knight exists within you.
I want a new
young
Fodlin,
boy
but with my
left
own
all
Chuck E.
alone
Cheese in
House
red.
Bartels without us? I can't imagine how lonely and terrible that must have been.
Jeritza, you're
To
not
our
you when you're
half-siblings
hungry.
who bore no
Here, have a
crests.
Scooby snack.
We were nothing more than intruders. Their horrible words and violent actions were only bearable because the three of us supported one another through it. All alone in a place like that, it's little wonder that you broke down as you have. We should have rescued you. We should have offered ourselves to save you.
Nonsense.
However, we cannot turn back the hands of time. Atonement is all I have for you now.
You don't understand anything.
Emile?
The day you left, 18 years ago,
I must kill you.
I told
If I kill
Mother
you,
to
the
leave
voices
me
will go away.
What? But why did you do such a thing?
To test my abilities!
Wanted to protect you.
Oh, okay.
I am glad that we are reunited.
Literally Itachi right now.
I am happy that you are alive. I am so sorry, my dear sister.
Emile.
Byleth in the background, I can totally turn back the hands of time.
You trust too much. Allowing
You worry
someone
me
who
to
has
death.
turned their blade
You trust
on
too much. You
come
even
near.
worry my pets.
Because there are two sides to you, you fear that I endanger myself?
I am nothing more than a merciless killer. A demon whose only pleasure is found within death's shadow. Such a creature should not be allowed near you.
Damn
dear
you!
sister.
You little
Just what are you
pompadora!
implying, Emile?
Mercedes
I
is
have
a
come
brave
to
woman,
bid
right?
you farewell. Today, I will leave the monastery for good.
Insert
If
the
I
sad
stay,
walking away music from Hulk here.
It is only a matter of time before I hurt you. just like I did
Pay attention to
those
this one, I'll
in
try.
House Bartels.
You can't leave. But if it must be so, then answer me this before you depart. Why did you kill your father?
Sorry, acting weird. You're fine, Akira.
On the day I took his life, Father had just discovered that you and Mother were hiding at a church in the kingdom. He was considering bringing both of you back home. But by then, Mother was past the age to bear children. And so, he proclaimed that he would take the only other female of the Lamine bloodline. That he would take you as his wife.
Ew.
What happened after that? I remember nothing of it. How I killed him, or what his final...
Yay! Incest!
You did it for me. To
Because we
protect
didn't have
me.
enough of that with the whole,
Regardless of reasons, a demon is a demon.
with the whole
I have
Rhea,
said enough.
Sothis, I'm my own grandma weirdness.
Hold on. That isn't fair.
Not fair?
No. You can't just tell me all of that and then vanish forever. Please stay. At least until this horrible war meets
To
its
protect
end.
her and her fancy earrings, of
I
course.
want you around just a while longer.
But all that I do results in harm to others.
Quit being a baby.
You saw it yourself. The demon that lives within bears his fangs indiscriminately.
Bang, bang, bang.
You know all of this, and still you wish for me to remain?
Even if I am hurt, or worse yet, killed, if it is by your hand, then I will find peace.
Why is Mercy,
I
like,
am, and will
this good?
always be your big sister, Emile.
she shouldn't be this good.
Mercedes,
Stop saying her name like that.
I love you, Emile. That never changes. Understand?
Yeah, now I feel bad for laughing at him.
I understand.
Never mind, now I don't anymore. His accent's funny.
Then I will remain here a while longer. Until we see this war through, I will remain by your side.
I live inside you forever. Alright, are there actually going to be any differences here?
What's the matter? Not hungry? I am partaking in some sweet delights. Is there a problem? I am a person too.
Real talk, does anyone know if this is the
What
same
I
as the
eat
male
is
one or not?
nobody's business but my own. If you need
I would
something,
think it would be the same.
spit it out. My ice cream is melting.
See, siblings don't gotta
Then
fuck
leave.
to love each other normally. Tell that to Japanese writers. Oof. Tough. Tough but fair.
I am.
Yeah, we could leave the room,
I am
go get a sandwich,
at
come
the
back,
moment,
and he'd
I
still be
am
monologuing.
Jeritza von Hrim. The Emperor and the army know me only as the Death Knight, but he is merely an illusion. A demon who resides in my heart. He is not me. Not who I am at my core.
One second, this seems to be
He
mostly the same.
thrives and
Let me
feasts
let my
upon
cat out.
blood,
I want to poop. I want my cat.
death, suffering. So while I sit here eating, I prefer to just be myself. Jeritza, I would like to be who I truly am.
It's the same mostly.
I am incapable of enjoying my dessert with you gawking at me like that. I have no further words for you. Go. Is this what is called...
Yeah, there's a different CG, obviously. That's it.
that pleases me?
Aww.
Let us away then. beyond these shadows that we have dwelt in for so long,
This is different or not.
to the very depths of hell, I will tumble down with you.
Alright, fair enough. And go subscribe to this person, I guess, for saving me of having just played Black Eagles again. God. Alright. Alrighty. Well, that was interesting. Like I said, I would be... I gotta, like, do they do anything else interesting besides just giving him the supports? Like, do the cutscenes change at all? I don't know. This fucking guy. Yeah, alright. Whatever the case, well, we're done with that. Thank you all for watching, and a special thanks to our Go-Kart and Above patrons. If you enjoy these live streams or any of the other content myself or the rest of Video Ranger have to offer, consider checking out the link in the description and becoming one yourself today. Depending on your tier, you too could be featured in these end credit segments and receive any number of other goodies. We'll see you next time.